guys, Ankur this side. I have Connor today as a guest from Franklin Sports. Hey Connor, welcome to the fireside chat between True Gradient, Ankur and Connor. Yes, that's the motivation of this particular conversation.
Hey Ankur, thank you. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm looking forward to this. This is great. So my name's Connor Nolen. I am a forecasting data analyst at Franklin Sports, focusing primarily on e-commerce. We've been working with Ankur and True Gradient for, what would you say, a little over a year?
Absolutely.
Now, and it's been excellent. The progress we've made is incredible, especially with reinforcement learning.
Perfect. Thanks, Connor. Beautiful. So we can start with some of the different types of demand patterns, right? Like what are different types of fundamental demand patterns in the industry, be it CPG, retail. So would you like to put some reflection on that particular aspect?
Yeah, I mean, as much as we want that data to be smooth, we're in a world where it is not going to be smooth. We see very intermittent demand based upon ordering type methods. And, once again, that consistency doesn't exist like we want it to.
Absolutely, Connor. One of the things that we did, like while we were working with Franklin Sports and specifically you, was bringing the angle of probabilistic ML forecasting, right? How can a company utilize a probabilistic ML forecasting for improvement of the forecast, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, every decision we make with the forecast has some type of risk. But with a probabilistic forecast, we are able to analyze what that risk is going to be on both ends, on a very optimistic end and a very pessimistic end. So kind of being able to understand the risk in the range and coming to a decision as a company is a lot better than having a deterministic model give us one number that doesn't necessarily have an explainability as a probabilistic forecast will.
Perfect. So how important is to reinforce human enrichments to improve the forecast further? So would love to hear your point of view on the RL side of things.
Yeah, so I mean, ultimately with these models, what I believe reinforcement learning is we're able to inject into the model every bit of certainty we do have. If we know this item A is going to have a price increase, being able to inform the model of that, it doesn't need to predict it. There's no point in it trying to predict it when we know the answer.
Absolutely right. So on the RL agent front, right? Like, how do you see in future what kind of human interventions will be required to finally approve a forecast? Going away in the future with the advent of RL and AI agents. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the three things that I feel like we will see primarily doing RL agents, promotions, orders that are placed further out into the future. And I think the last one is also those price changes. Those price changes, I think those three things, especially implementing those concrete, objective, certain things that are going to happen in the future. And then that's where the model is going to start really rewarding, because obviously if we have certainty, the model is going to be like, okay, this is correct. This is a pattern that consistently happens in the future.
Perfect, I think. What does the future of forecasting platform looks like and so on? So in your view, which type of platforms will flourish in the future from forecasting standpoint?
I think the best platforms will help focus in on those top items. A lot of companies, run an 80-20 business where, obviously 20% of their SKUs and items generate 80% of revenue. We want to help point them to the direction of what to focus on, where is the biggest error, where is the biggest risk, where a decision needs to be made.
Absolutely, Connor. Yeah, I think amazing, and that moves me to the last question of this particular chat, and that's gonna be one of your favorite maybe, which is the planner coding section. So I know you have been a big fan of making changes to the data historically as well, like going to the item level, making changes about it. The audience would love to understand how important it's to make the historical data corrected in any industry.
and
In any industry. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and I think looking at Amazon specifically, and this is something I've been harping on for a very long time.
Forecasting Amazon can be really, really hard.
Once again, we talk about these price changes. We talk about these multiple items on a product display page. So just because they see a spike in trends in volume, but they don't realize there is a reason, and that is not going to continue in the future. So we want to make sure we form the model like, hey, this is not how this is supposed to work. This is not something consistent. Going back and letting the model know like, hey, this doesn't normally happen.
Amazing conversation, Connor. Thank you very much for your time today. And it was lovely talking about demand planning. The audience would have loved this. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ankur, for having me. This was awesome.
Perfect. Thank you.